Hey, Rebels. Raw Rebel Talk here, episode 216, marriage. So, I just keep seeing more and more things about marriage lately, so it's been on my mind. So, basically, I just seen a post. I unfortunately don't know who posted it, who the late girl was or whatever to shout her out, but she said that she made a good point. So she was talking about how women choose the men that they have sex with, but not the men that that they marry. Like men choose the women that they marry, and not the women that they have not the other way around. I mean, obviously, a woman could get down on one knee and propose, but I don't know. That's so awkward. And how would you feel if a woman got down on one knee and proposed to you? Would that make it? Would that be like too awkward, or what? Um, I guess I just wanted to know. Um, yeah. So it's been on my mind lately, so I wanted to talk about it a little bit. Um, as far as like everything that I guess goes into marriage. Even though I don't know or have any experience because I've never been married, um, still I feel as if I've been in a long term relationship now that is really close to marriage. I'm, yeah, pretty close to marriage. We live together, we have kids together, we share financing. It's pretty much like marriage. But without the ties or the anything like that. Which I'd be wondering if like like why men are so afraid of marriage. And it's because a lot of women use marriage as a step up, like as a step up. Like you see it in the media and everything, and that's just causing more and more people to be afraid of marriage, or at least men to be afraid of marriage. So I'm not sure, but either way, I think that um, marriage is like is a great thing, and it's like, okay, for instance, it's like a ride, I guess. What I heard or somebody describe, um, which was Seinfeld, or I think not Seinfeld. Um, forgot that guy's name, but he was the on this song, right? And he talked about, yeah, I think it was Kramer. I think that's his name. He was talking about how um the marriage is like a roller coaster. Like you go up and you reach the wedding at the top, and then pretty much everything from there is like the ride. So, yeah. And you know what? If that's the case, I think a lot of people don't want to do, I don't think a lot of people want to do marriage anymore. Like they'd rather stay single. Like women, a lot of women, and then even some men too. So, um, it's I don't know who you're talking about. Uh, I'm. Oh, sorry. I thought you knew who I was talking about. Um, Either or. Yeah, and it, I'm just guessing like most of the men are afraid to get married or just don't want to get married because marriage is expensive. Maybe that's it, what it is expensive. Like the weddings wise, and then just it's hard to find substance nowadays. Like people unfortunately just want to have sex with you and that's it. Or yeah, pretty much just want to have sex with you and that's it. And that's exactly, that's true. Substance is important and it's like it's like I don't know, cuz it makes a lot of people want to give up, especially when you run into so many duds. But I'm telling you right now, like, you have to, like, continue because I talk to so many people. I talk to a lot of men that say that they either found somebody that they loved a lot and they lost them, or they haven't found that one yet. And if you haven't found that one yet, I mean, only thing I can tell you to do is to keep searching because eventually you'll find her or him. But there's there's always for the people that say that there's one that got away, the one that got away, that sucks for you. That sucks for you. Like, and I apologize, and I know that feeling of, missing somebody deeply to the point where, like, you don't want to be with anybody else. You just want to be with that person. And that person is either like, or just no longer in your life and you miss them and you really want to be with them. I know how that feels. But that shouldn't give you, or you shouldn't let that make you or stop you. You shouldn't be at a stop sign. You shouldn't stay at an intersection for forever. You have to pick a path and then just take it. You have to pick a path and just take it. And that path could lead you to somebody just like that person. Somebody that was just like that person or like that person but better because that person will stay in your life. The new person, that's what I'm talking about. The new person will stay in your life. And the new person will maybe remind you of this person and all of the good things. And that's not a bad thing. I think that's not a bad thing at all. I think that if you have somebody that you truly cared about and you lost them, and you find somebody new and they remind you of somebody before, that's not a bad thing. That's a compliment for the person that you cared about. Like, dang, this person reminds me so much of that person. But you know what? That means this is your second chance. This is your second chance to make sure that you don't ruin the, you either don't ruin it or you try your best to stay with this new person. This is the second trial. And then eventually, hopefully, it'll lead to marriage. And marriage, like I said, is like I heard, is a roller coaster. So, because everybody's relationship is going to go through trials and tribulations. Trials and tribulations. And there's a lot of trials and tribulations. I think that marriage is the biggest one because you have to pretty much remember what you started at, like where you came from and where you came from and where you're going and what's the goal. Because a lot of the divorce rate is ridiculous. So the divorce rate is ridiculous. So you want to make sure that, you know, that you aren't that's not the goal. Like you don't want to make that the goal. You don't want to make that the decision. You want to make sure that you actually get somewhere. Like marriage is not the destination, it's part of the journey. Forever is the destination. Forever. You want to be with this person forever. That's why you married them. That's why you decided to make it official. So, forever is the destination, which all in all doesn't mean you have really a destination. It just means that you chose this person forever. So, yeah. Anyways, so what's new? Um, what's new? The shop is coming together. The shop is still in process. The shop is not the issue. The issue is trying to get my business together. So my business licensing and all of that. And where I'm located, it's a little bit of wait time, so I have to wait for my business. So that's what I'm waiting for. Hi, Danny. Hi, how are you? Michael Blevins. Hi, Michael. Welcome back. Anyways, so I want a huge spiel about marriage if you want to watch it again, or if you want to watch my spiel. I can't say that word that well, but if you want to watch it, you can go back and rewatch it when I post the video, post a live. What's it called? What was I gonna say? Yeah, the um the shop is coming together nicely. I'm trying to get my LLC together, so that'll be something that be official, and then I'll be official. Bye, Michael. Bye. And then that'll be official, and I'll be up and running. Yay! Yay! Bye. So, what else has been on there? What else is new? So I had like a few odd thoughts. Like odd thoughts. I can only remember one, and that was like, what if, you know, like, what if when you have children, right, you're really just making a copy of yourself? Like, not like a, like, I know your DNA, half of your DNA, but like, what if we are copy machines and we're like really just copying ourselves, you know? And like, I don't know, it was weird. Like, does that mean my consciousness lives on in my children? Like, if I pass away, does my consciousness live on in my children? So am I like a voice, like the voices in my head? Like, if you have like a lot of voices in your head, or sometimes hear things or hear people or something, is it like your ancestors or like your family? I thought it was a like a weird, like, sometimes, because there was a point in my life when I heard like actual people's voices like in my head. And obviously this is before I got on medication, but um but there was a time when I heard voices like of people that I've met and ran into, and they were not um they were not like bad voices like telling me to hurt myself or anything like that. They're more so like voices of telling me like like to go home when I needed to go home, or to pretty much like follow something that I needed to follow, or do something that I needed to do that was gonna help me, you know? So they were kind of helpful voices. So um it just felt like, it just like dawned on me like maybe like our consciousness is uploaded through our children, and then like when you come in contact with other people, like people that are like for instance, if you feel like as if this person is your friend, your soul friend or something, like somebody you've met in another life or something like that or whatever. But what if that soul life, like, you ended up like, I don't know, copying or trading like consciousness or something. So, or not trading consciousness, but like giving each other like a piece of each other or whatever. So that way, when you meet in real life, or when you come here to Earth and you meet in real life, it'll be like, oh, okay, I know you, I recognize you, you're somebody I know. Or, you know, it just feels like those people you click with right away are gonna be, those people that you click with right away are the people that are intentionally who you're supposed to meet. You know what I'm saying? So it's interesting because if you think of stuff that way, like, okay, I crossed paths with these people and we clicked right away. Like, we clicked right away. Like, oh, okay, we instantly had a connection. Maybe that's not by mistake. Maybe that means something. Like maybe I was meant to meet you. Maybe you were meant to meet me. So Yeah. I think that let's go to Q&A. Best way to start the day. Okay, let's delete that. Get that out of here. Best way to start the day. Um, I just went to Q&A just to try Q&A. It says, so I guess the best way to start the day off is by not looking at your phone, which is really hard. I don't know if it's just me, but the first thing I do is wake up and go to grab my phone to see what time it is. And not to mention, like, most of the time, I don't think anybody has, I don't know if it's everybody else, but I know I don't have a regular alarm clock anymore. My alarm clock is my cell phone. So when I wake up, my alarm goes off and I pretty much um pretty much hit my cell phone or pick up my cell phone. So, yeah, my alarm goes off and it's I have to grab my cell phone. But if you can go without grabbing your cell phone, that would be ideal. Anyways, so what else do I want to talk about? The Raw Rebel Talk store is coming soon. Um, Anybody that still wants to buy merch, let me know. I'm trying to get as many people, as many like people, whatever merch you want to buy, let me know. Like if there's certain merchandise that you want, let me know because I'll put it on the store. Um, yeah, any merchandise you want, I'll put it on the store and then that way it'll be available. Yeah, so definitely let me know. Anyways, I I can't remember the other things that I thought about today that were really freaking weird, and I was like, "Ooh, I'm gonna talk about that tonight." But I couldn't think of I can't think of them right now. But I'll keep you guys posted, like on my store, and let you know when it'll be up and running. And definitely keep in mind if you want any merch to let me know. I'm gonna post. I forgot to post the new um t-shirt that I designed. So I'll go ahead and I'll put that t-shirt design in the on my post on YouTube. I'll post it on my YouTube page. And then anybody that like I said, anybody that wants any merchandise, just let me know. I'll be happy to get you whatever you want. I have like this I'm able to print or do prints, able to do engraves, able to do embroideries, able to do stickers, all that kind of stuff. So just let me know. I'll go ahead and I'll create something for you. Oh, one more thing. I was considering changing the logo. What do you guys think? Should I change it or nah? I think I like it the way it is. So just let me know if you think I should change it or maybe add something new to it. I don't know. Change the logo. I don't know. It's symbolic. It's Raw Rebel Talk. It's literally like been with me since the beginning. So I don't think I could change it. Anyways, so I love you guys. Ah, spread love, think for yourself, live free. Mwah. I'll see you guys on the flip. Bye.